WesternUnion.com VIP Lounge.
Hey, it's Gabby Diaz from Wild 94.9, and I'm here with my girl Zendaya.
What's up?
How are you?
I'm good.
Does it feel good to be back in the Bay Area?
It always feels good. You know, it feels warm. It feels cozy. I visited my grandma earlier, which is always great. But it's like, it's a little sad, like, because you start thinking about, like, oh, man, like, I used to live here. I used to walk down these streets. And, like, thing is, like, especially when you move to LA, like, you come back and you're just like, whoa, like, this is where I lived?
Things have changed.
Things have changed. Like, what?
When you went to grandma's house, did she have any food? Did she have any great cooking?
No, because we surprised her, so she didn't know we were coming.
But normally, would she?
Yeah, you know, if she knew I was coming, she would have had the whole layout. But you know
what would be one dish that you're like, oh
okay,
my God?
Here's the weird thing. Like with my grandma, like when I was little, she always, I don't know why I was so obsessed with butter bread. Like she always would make me buttered bread. That's it. I just wanted buttered bread all the time. It's just the way she does it.
It's your
whatever
thing.
She uses. It's different. I can't ever duplicate it, and it's just butter and bread. Like
it's made with love. That's why.
With love.
Like I'll make a sandwich, but I'm like, this sandwich sucks. My mom's sandwiches are so much better.
I don't know what it is. Like, does she get the corners? Like, I'm not sure. Like, it's crazy.
It's just it's made with love. That's just what I'm convinced it is. All right, so you've been working like crazy.
You know,
from modeling to music to acting and all that great stuff, but My Jam has recently dropped with Bobby Brackins. Mm-hmm. Talk about your relationships with Bobby Brackins.
I love Bobby, yo. He's like the coolest big brother in the world. He's just super chill. He's just a great person. I think anybody who's around him just kind of like feels his vibe. He's just chill and relaxed all the time.
Totally.
And he actually, funny story, he happened to, like, my dad happened to be his PE teacher in like 8th grade.
What?
Weirdly enough. And
you know what? I think he told me something about this, but I didn't hear the full story.
Yeah, and then he moved out. And then when we moved out to LA, we happened to live in the same apartment complex.
Oh,
and
wow.
I was like 13, and he did my first song and whatever. And so just, you know, from there, we've always stayed close, and that's pops to him. You know what I mean? Like, you know, he's definitely just part of the family, and I love working with him, you know, because he's a fun time. So
he's so fun. I've
absolutely
been around him a couple of times. So is there new music coming with Bobby? Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I go in the studio with Bobby a lot. And he just makes those just good, feel-good songs. You know what I mean? Those songs that you just like...
You just vibe into. You can kind of
he makes jams. That's what he does, is he makes jams. Like, that's
I.e. My Jam, no point intended. How fun was that video?
It was so much fun, guys. Okay, so I was out there anyway for my birthday. For my 18th birthday with my family and everything, and he was like, "Oh, you know, I want to shoot the video around that time." And my mom was like, "Why don't you guys just come to Puerto Rico?" So he was like, "Why the heck not?" So they all came out basically, and we just were having a freaking party for my birthday basically during the whole video. Like, it was fun, you know. We had a lot of fun. So
I feel like you go through seasons with your hair change.
I do. But the thing is, at the end of the day, my hair, I've never dyed my hair.
That's amazing.
I've never really cut my hair. It just stays normal.
I wish I would have listened, because I've been dyeing my hair since I was like 12. And now, you know, this is fried, dyed, and perma-fied.
Well, because I'm afraid to, because I was like, when I did my first season of my first show, I didn't really know any better. Plus, my mom was back in Oakland, you know, with 2 jobs and the dog and the house, and my dad was with me. So it was me and my dad for a while. And what does he know about hair? Like,
your dad was
he has dreadlocks. He doesn't have to do too much. Like, he just kind of, you know, get to live his life. So I'm like, of course he didn't know what to do with my hair.
Was he trying to put twisties in it or something?
No, he just kind of let me figure it out on my own. And plus, you know, on top of that, you know, I was on a show every day, so like heat just constantly on my hair, just heat and heat and heat. And then I had went from having this huge lion mane hair to like nothing, and I was like, yo, what is going on? And it wouldn't grow, and it was breaking off, and so I went through that whole thing, which I feel like every girl goes through.
Totally. Agreed.
Every girl goes through.
Agreed.
And then you learn about hair care, and you're like, what? I have to take care of my hair? And then it grows.
Right? I need to trim it every so often.
And I need to condition, and I need to stay away from heat products. Absolutely. Yes, you do.
So being that you're so into fashion, what would you say is your go-to piece?
My go-to piece. Okay, here's the thing, people. I'm a fashion person, and I love fashion. Like, that's something that I've always been into. But I'm also someone that really just doesn't care that much about what people think or what people say.
So
or like how I look to other people. So that kind of helps because half the time I look like this, okay? Like I literally just got out the car. And this is like a daily outfit. This is nothing crazy. I wouldn't necessarily, I'm a fashion killer right now.
No, you killing it because you were repping Wild 94.9.
You know what I'm saying?
Seriously,
the shirt though, the shirt. But then again, it's just confidence. You know what I mean? You have that confidence. And then I'm able to go on, a red carpet and change up my hair, put on a wig and do this and just be comfortable, and be happy with myself. So really, I'm down to try or wear whatever.
How fun is it when you trying on wigs though?
It's great. Honestly, me and my stylist, like we have like visions. Like he sleeps and he dreams about looks, and me, I vision it right away.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You see something, you're like, "Ooh, I could do that." Or
when we try something on, it's like we just start creating ideas and like, what are we gonna do to like this look? You know what I mean? You might have an outfit or whatever. Like, for the Grammys, I wore this dress that I had tried on for something else, but he said, my stylist, he was like, I just can't get this dress out of my mind. Like, I can't stop thinking about it. So that means we need to wear it. So he brought it back and we put it on, and, we wore the dress, and we thought the dress was going to be the statement piece. And then we were like, let's go with short hair. So it could just be, this like goddessy moment where it's just all about bone structure and, you know what I mean, in the garment. And then it turned out to be all about my hair. Hey, whoa, she's got like short hair. This is crazy. So like you never really know what's gonna happen. Right. You just go out there. As long as you feel fabulous, honestly, then that's all that matters.
That's what matters. So you mentioned earlier you've been in the studio. When can we expect new music? When's it coming?
Like I don't have a date or time.
Soon? Can we say soon?
Soon-ish.
Soon-ish.
Okay. Because me, I'm a perfectionist.
Hey, as you should.
Right? You know what I mean? I like taking my time. I like making sure things are done the right way. I like making sure things are done of quality and not, I don't just want to like boom, 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 put this out. Hey, here you go. You know what I mean?
And all eyes are on you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you're like, I'm not going to put no boo-boo song out. Like, come on.
I'm not going to put just any old thing out now. You know what I mean? I'm going to take my time and make it right, because especially if, you haven't done a song in like almost 2 years.
Right.
And we came out with a song, and then I switched and I moved places, and I have all this stuff going on. So people are kind of like, so what's it gonna sound like now? You know what I mean? Like what's gonna be like? I gotta come with it.
Chill,
you know what I'm saying?
I got some good stuff coming. It's cool. You just gotta take a chill pill.
Just let it happen.
That's cool. So this is my little side note, because your selfies, girl, they be on fleek. Like that's all I'm gonna say. So what is some selfie tips? Because I don't know. Like sometimes I'll be like, dang, my nose looks big and ain't that big, or why is my eye crooked like that? My eyebrow's bigger than the other. Like
honestly, it's just about time. Just take your time, honestly, because like for me, I'm one of those people that I'm like any other girl. We take like 80 pictures just to delete them all and start again later. But sometimes like don't force the moment. Like don't be just sitting there for 3 hours and you realize it's not going to work. Just put the phone down and revisit, because it's not going to work. It's just not going to work.
Just get over it.
Just get over it. I know you feel like you look cute, but your camera says no. So just put it down, all right? That's number one. Okay. Number two, lighting. Find your lighting. Whether you want it to be backlit, front lit, find your lighting. Okay. 3, study your face and your angles. Know which side is your good side. This is my good side. This is my bad side. So
I'm sorry. Do we need to switch chairs then? Because it's your
no. It's okay. It's okay because
I don't think I even have
my camera's right here, and I can kind of like cheat it a little bit. But if you notice in all my pictures, I go like this, or I do my over the shoulders on my left side, because that's my favorite side. Okay, everyone has their favorite side. So study, find your angles. This is my favorite selfie angle right there. Hit it with that. You know what I'm saying? So find that thing. So when, if needed, you can just go straight to that pose, and it's gonna work every time. Okay?
I feel kind of official now. Like I think once I use these tips on my Instagram,
it'll work.
I might get more likes than usual.
And lastly, filters, people. Use the proper filters. Yeah. Don't overdo it.
What's your favorite filter on Instagram?
Don't over contrast. I don't have like a favorite filter. It's just what everyone works with the look. You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
So don't over contrast yourself. That never works. Don't look orange. Don't just overdo it. People like to pile 4,000. We don't want to think that it's not you. We still want to see you in the picture.
Totally.
So don't try to blur it. I hate when people try to Photoshop their own pictures on their phone. Just don't do that.
The one that killed me was this girl that was trying to take a picture of her butt, and then the background was like a fancy bed, and then the real background was like a bed on the floor with like clothes all over the place.
And
I'm like,
think about
really
your backgrounds. Think about what's going on in the back. See me, I overdo it. I'm like, yo, there's something in the background. There's this over here. You know, like I have to think about everything before it goes out to the public.
You don't need nobody saying nothing crazy.
Oh yeah, but I'm a professional photo editor. Now, if you're a rookie, okay, don't do it.
She told you.
Don't do it.
Straight up.
Because then it's like, wait, why is this part of their face blurred, but this part's normal? It just looks weird. Just don't do that.
Oh my goodness. Well, now that we got the selfie tips.
There you go.
What?
Selfies one day at a time.
Totally. Back to the music really quickly. If there was an artist that you could work with that we wouldn't expect, the fans, who would it be? That would just throw everybody for a loop.
Well, if I told you, wouldn't throw you for a loop. Well, wouldn't.
Not someone. Well, just kind of somebody that we're like, whoa. I didn't expect that one.
I really want to work with like a country music artist because I really like country music. You know, I'm really into. I just think it's. You know, people don't really take the time to listen to it sometimes, especially if they're into hip hop and R&B or whatever. But really, it's just like R&B, like for real. Like it has like the words and a lot of. I heard a lot of country music artists work with R&B like writers and stuff like that. So you know, if you take the time to listen to it, they have some beautiful things to say and just some beautiful voices. So like, I would love to work with the country music.
That would be kind of dope. Now I feel like you got something up your sleeve a little bit, but I ain't gonna get too much into it. Well, thank you so much for stopping by Wild 94.9. You know we support you here, being that you are from the Bay Area, and we always got you. And you're always welcome to stop by.
Thank you.
Wherever you want.
I'm just gonna show up every day.
Hey,
just like, hey guys.
I'll be like, girl, you coming to host the Wild 7 at 7 with me? Come on, let's do this. Let the people know where they can find you. Your Instagram, Twitter, even though I'm sure you already follow her. But
pretty much everything is just at Zendaya, Zendaya, and it is said Zendaya.
Yeah,
not Zendaya.
Get it right.
I don't know what that means. Zendaya.
Get it right. All right. Okay. It's Gabby Diaz from Wild 94.9.
Hey, what's up? It's Zendaya here. Make sure you go check out more exclusive interviews and live performances on wild949.com.
It's alright. Ooh, baby, it's alright. Do move it like a long flight. Turn the air just might. Get it poppin', I might have some fun. Yeah, baby, think you are the one.